turn your life over to Him so you can become one of them. If you're not. You know something? Listen, let me get serious with you for just a second. If I look at you, I'm just communicating. Okay? Because some of y'all are looking at me like, I got to thinking about this, really, seriously. I counted it up and discovered that I have celebrated a whole lot of Easters. Or a whole lot of Resurrection Sundays. I prefer Resurrection Sunday. But,
Amen.
The first few I didn't really know what it was about. Right? And in fact, even as I grew a little older, I got to admit that the Easter bunny and the Easter basket filled with candy had more of an impact on me than the resurrection of Jesus Christ. But there finally came a point in my life and time when I realized I had to wrestle with the fact. You're going to have to make the decision at some point.
That's right.
Right? I had to deal with the fact of the resurrection in my mind and in my heart. Right? I had to make a decision. I had to decide whether what Jesus had done and is presently doing was enough for me to give my life over to Him. Not just a prayer. Right? And my decision was that, yes. Yes. As a very young man, yes. It's real.
Amen.
It's real. He had proven, without any doubt, that He was the one who my life was worthy of. Who was worthy of my life, of my dedication, my worship, etc. And since that day, listen to me, I have never been the same. You hear me? I've never been the same. I know some of you are saying, buddy, you still got a lot of changing to do. That's all right. It's Him that does the changing.
That's right.
It's me that submits to Him.
That's right.
Some of you have heard this before, but just humor me for a moment. I want you to think about this. It's vitally important. Because one day, again, you have to make this decision. When you say, no, I don't. Yeah, you do. And sometimes by the way we live our lives and the decisions we make, we've already made it. But listen to me. Listen. I saw this. It's powerful. This is not an original. Okay? So I can't take credit for it, but it's good. You may be walking down a road right now. You may be on a road, life. You understand that? It's bumpy. It's rocky. And you've walked, and you've walked, and you've walked on this road called life. And it seems like there's only one direction to go. You've come too far to look back, to turn back. But you're beaten down. Sin has taken its toll. Life has taken its toll. Things, people. Can I be real with you this morning? Maybe even the church
Amen. That's right.
has taken its toll on you. I'm not being negative, I'm just being real. You want to get hurt, be in ministry. Everything's beaten down on you. And you keep walking, and you keep walking, and you feel like there's just nowhere to go. And just as you're about to give up, all hope, everything, you look ahead, you see a fork in the road. You get to the fork in the road, there's two men. You don't know which way to go. There's only two ways to go. Only two ways to go. There's two men there. And in one fork, there's a dead man. And in one fork, there's an alive man. Which one are you going to believe? Did anybody get that? But all these other religions, all these other ways to get to, there is no other way to get to heaven.
That's right.
I don't care what Oprah says. Jesus says, I am the way and the truth and the life. No one comes into the Father but by me. Do you hear me this morning? Which one are you going to believe? All the other gods are dead. Jesus is alive. Listen, if a man can predict his own death and his own burial and predict his own resurrection, and then it happens, and then pull it off, I'm going to believe whatever he says. Every head bowed, every eye closed, please.